What's going on, everyone? AMAYZE here, and we're about to get stuck into some WoW Legion Alpha. Now, it's just come back from its Christmas break, and I am ready to show you guys the Demon Hunter. I believe it's the Vengeance build. Let's have a look. It is the Vengeance build, the tanking spec. We're going to get into that. We're going to get the artifact weapon, and we're going to take a look at that quest chain. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so getting on into it, the first quest, asking a favour. Ask Khadgar for a source to power the Legion communicator. Alright, let's find ourselves old mate Khadgar. We'll get over to Khadgar and see if we can't get our hands on a power source. Now, I've had a little bit of a play with this, the spec, and I've touched on the abilities. We've got our main gap closers. Now, I'll explain this. I've taken a talent that we get at level 99 called Speed Dimming, and it says Fellblade now causes you to charge to your target up to 15 yards away. Now that is Fellblade on my number 1 key that I've got, so that will now charge to a target, so that's a gap closer. We've also got Infernal Strike, which is another main ability of the Demon Hunter. Now this will leap through the air toward a targeted location, slamming down with destructive force to deal X damage. Fire damage to all enemies within 6 yards. So that's a pretty important part of the kit. How goes the fight against the Legion? Well, let me tell you. Obtain the crystallized soul from Archmage Khadgar. Alright. Thanks, Khadgar. We'll follow you. I have just the thing. Follow me. Make haste, Khadgar. There's no time to spare. Alright, this floaty book looks like what we're after. He'll open something here. Hold on for just a moment. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a pack rat. Now let's see. Apexis crystals? No, those won't do it all. They definitely won't. I must have put it over here. God damn it, Khadgar. Get your ish together, mate. Get it together. Arcane powder, soul shards, that's definitely not it. Nope, those are enchanting materials. Aha, here we are, crystallized soul. That ought to do the trick. Yes, it will. Thanking you, Khadgar. I shall take that, and I shall be on my merry way. Alright. So, there's probably going to be a lot of voice acting missing in this, which isn't really an issue. I'll voice act for you. I mean, that's what you want, isn't it? You want to hear me. Not. So yeah, hopefully the voice acting will get added in the coming months, and on release you guys will be able to get the full experience, but for now, this is the best we can do. This is the best we can get. Alright, so let's mount up our Armani Battleware. Get ourselves back to Jace Darkweaver. Alright, Jace, let's get on with it, mate. Did the Archmage have anything of use? He sure did. Activate the Legion communicator and use and receive Alari, the Soul Leader's report. Okay, alright. Alari, what have you got for us? Calling Alari. Yes, Karaya, broken shore, encountered heavy resistance. Anything else? Damn it all, incoming! So they're under attack. Looks like they're going to need our help, that's for sure. We have their position. That will have to do. It sure will. Let's get down there, though. Let's get into the fray. Kane's idea is go and get it. Take other warblades from Karaya Fell Soul. Alright, let's get down there. On the Fellbat we go. Let's get it. Let's get it there. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be a staged battle, which is cool. It looks to be in a similar sort of area to the Tyrion Forging questline. No spoilers there, but that's definitely an epic one. Alright, so she looks to be over here. Alari. We got the warblades, did we? Career left me for dead. Destroy the Legion portals. My wounds are severe. You'll have to push ahead alone. Alright, let's get in there. Alright, so that... We're about to get into some of the combat for you guys. Now, I'll show you the Infernal Leap. It's like that. Does big damage. And yeah, it really does a lot of work. Now I am in the, obviously I'm in the tank spec, which is A-OK for this. I'm trying to think what else I've got that I might be able to show you. That that I just applied there was the what is it called? Where are we? Fiery Brand. Now that applies a damage over time effect, and I'd say will be like good for threat generation when the time is nigh. So pretty much just spamming 1 and then 3. So that's Fellblade on cooldown, Shear as frequently as that's on cooldown, and Soul Cleave when you need a heal. So like I'll use Soul Cleave now. So that heals you for, what is it? I think it's 5%. Yeah, 5%. So as you can see, it was quite a bit. I think this could be like a gauntlet, so I might just move up here. Yeah, it is. Alright, we'll get up there. They're slowing me. Get a cleave down, just make sure we get some health. We don't want to get fragged, not this early on. Now we also have active mitigation. I've just popped that there. As you can see, it's called Demon Spikes. Now that is kind of like your shield block, I guess, if you're familiar with warrior tanking. Now we just need to destroy this, I believe. And there we go. Cry Fell Soul. I'll reduce this entire canyon to rubble if I have to. Akvesh. That's how it's pronounced. So Doom Herald Akvesh has showed his ugly face, and we're about to take him down. No real issues there. So 3 on cooldown, 1 whenever it's up. I might just try and get these lots down. Try and use that leap for a little bit of extra AoE damage. Now I'm liking the AoE damage on the Demon Hunter. It does look really substantial. I think it's quite impressive. Just keep getting those stomps down whenever we can, those infernal strikes. Oh, we're gonna get this. This whole portal thing is really doing my head in. So yeah, you just got to push through this as quickly as you can. That's the takeaway piece from this. They slow you down. They apply stacking debuff. Obviously, I'm on 16 of it at the moment. If you can get close enough to click it, there is no cast bar for it, so it's pretty much instant. So you can use that to leap quite far. I'll show you the distance next time it's off cooldown, just so you guys can get an idea of what you'll be using it for. So we got 15, and it's dropped off. Finally, we are free from the penalties. So I'd say going up and around is probably the way to go here, because that doesn't look fun to run through. So I'm just going to go around here, and I've got to eliminate these Doom Heralds. So there's 2 of them. Looks like we have to go on them individually. So we'll start on Sarah. Now I did use the interrupt there, which is consume magic, but it did not work. So something to note if it interests you. These guys can't be interrupted. You can get some of these infernal strikes down. Oh, I can't interrupt you now. It's annoying. So as you can see, I'm not losing any health to these mobs. The heal from Soul Cleave is really, really good. And I think I'm just going to come out and say it right now. I honestly think that Demon Hunter tanking is my favourite tanking so far. Alright, we got to interrupt that one. That was nice. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, what's the next part? Destroy Gorgonash. Gorgonash. Gorgonash? Gorgonash. Oh, here he comes. Oh, big Megatherodon ass mofo. Get your ass over here, fool. Karia must complete her work. You will not interfere. Well, no, I'm gonna stop you right there, mate. I probably will interfere with some of this, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, now we haven't got Metamorphosis here, which is not... Oh god, get away from that. I was out of range. Alright, now I'm going to use the Soul Cleave there, but it was probably not even necessary. Oh, no. Yeah, dodged. Yeah, boys. Alright, so yeah, as you can see again, no health, lost. We should probably try and use Fiery Brand. I'm just trying to remember. Oh, there it goes. A bit of extra damage there. I have been forgetting to use that. But again, this is my first day playing this. Alright, we got a Soul Cleave. So we got a heal quite easily there. Rip. A Ripperoni. Oh, I got something in my throat. Alright. Find Karia's trail. Ah, so you know what'll do well there is to continue the warblades a worthy sacrifice. They are indeed. So let's use Spectral Sight, because I feel like that will help us in this situation. Find her trail. Well. Aha. So we can leap over there. That's the distance, by the way, for the Infernal Strike. Oh, I'm in the water. No, get me out. Alright. Oh god, we got ads. So I'm going to go ahead and use Metamorphosis here. So as you can see, Metamorphosis is badass when you like this. I think it also halves the cost of Soul Cleave, but don't quote me on that. It just feels like you can use it more often when you are affected by Metamorphosis, which I am A-okay with. Right. We're doing some work here. Again, we're not losing too much health. I'll use my active mitigation here. I'm going to push on up here. There's a gauntlet again. Alright. So this is taking a bit longer than I expected it would. But it's all good. We got it. We got it. Alright, so destroy Karai of Pale Soul. Got some imps. So as you can see, we got some Crusaders lying around here, and this does look very similar to the area that Tyrion Fordring is in from the Paladin quest chain. So Karai Fellsoul, let's get you, because I'm not a fan, love. Alright, so we got Metamorphosis back up, so I'm going to use that at my leisure. There we go, we'll pop that. Alright, so it looks like we can use it twice, which is nice. So double charges. Nope, it doesn't double charge apparently. Ah, we've lost meta. So she's going down like a sack. There again, active mitigation popped, soul cleave, and again you can see not losing any health. Which is not surprising, given that this is just like a standard quest chain. It's not supposed to be difficult, but it should give you some indication on the tank spec. Now, I can't get to you unless I leap there, which I missed, like a baddie, like a big rook. There we go, and she is dead. Claim the Ultrarach warblades. So let's get back up there, if we can, and claim those. Now these obviously look a lot different. There they are, the Ultrarach warblades. Very different to the Havoc weapons. I'll zoom in so we can get a better look at those now. And I actually think these are better. I think this is awesome. They got flaming hands there, which is great. We'll ride the Fellbat up and we'll go have a look at the artifact talent gating. Alright, so let's check out the forge and see what this artifact weapon has in store for us. We'll spend our first point. Infuse Iron Relic to augment your weapon. Do we want Arcane or Iron? I'm going to go with Arcane. Alright, so our first, reduces damage taken by 20%. That's Demon Rage. Next one is Ultrarach design. And that is parry chance increased by 2%. Next one is increase the damage of Shear by 5%, which is pretty cool. Increase the damage of Fellblade by 5%. And Infernal Strike will deal 50% of its damage again at the same location, which is also very cool. Painbringer Soul Cleave extends the duration of Metamorphosis and Immolation Aura by 2 seconds. Alright, so we need an Arcane Artifact weapon to get onto that, and obviously we've only got one appearance at this point. So that's pretty much it. We've got our weapons, and there they are up in the top there. You can rotate them if you want to look at them, which is very cool. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to smack the like button, and if you're after more content, definitely subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to have more videos coming out over the coming weeks. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.